Hello again everyone, Saka here and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator Wyoming. And today we are leaving from Cheyenne, where we left off at the last episode with a triple here with a massive tractor on the back. Let's take a look at our route today. We are heading north through Cheyenne up Highway 25 up to Gillette, passing Casper. Hopefully we'll get credit for Gillette. If not, we'll take a job from Gillette in the next episode and see if we can get to Sheridan, maybe down to Casper, over to Riverton or Jackson, but we'll be heading north today. So without further ado and delay, first thing, let's make sure that we can get out of here and not clip that left side as we pull out. We'll keep it nice and slow and wait until the absolute last second to turn hard left. And that should clear us. Yeah, nice, free and clear, outstanding. We'll keep it nice and wide as we round this corner here and look for our exit. There's our exit gate there. Little yard dog here. That would be an interesting simulator. Yard dog simulator. Moving trailers around on the yard or whatnot. Maybe a busy shipping area. That'd be pretty stressful if you're in like the Port of Los Angeles or something crazy like that, moving all kinds of shipping containers around. That'd be interesting indeed. Alright, let's get out on the open road. Looks like we're heading back to Cheyenne in a little bit. It looked to be mainly a lot of highway miles once more, which is fine. We definitely don't want to take a trailer as long as this thing up any mountain roads, that is for sure. We'd be cutting corners like crazy. Right is good, left is good, let's roll. Thankfully no one is crowding us on the inside. We'll be able to get on the road nice and clean. And thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of American Truck Simulator. If you caught the first episode, let me know what you thought. It was a trip from Salt Lake City, Utah to Cheyenne, and pretty picturesque views as we're heading up north. I don't know what kind of views we're going to get on the way, but in between episodes I did purchase the garage here in Cheyenne, as well as 5 brand new trucks with 5 brand new drivers. Just sort of pad that out a bit. Help us make money as we're driving around, taking the loads that we want to take. And that's how you know you've made it as a driver. Yeah, we're going to need to be in the left lane. Whenever you don't have to be a slave to the jobs that you have to do. You can just do jobs going where you want to go because costs are covered. And I don't remember exactly how many drivers we have off the top of my head, but we definitely have a full garage in every capital of every state released thus far. Yeah, this was weird. Coming through this little figure 8 crossover thingamabobby. I mean, I could see it. Perhaps this intersection was really busy and they didn't want to make people wait on the turn. I mean, I'm sure there is an engineering reason they did this. Maybe someone played City Skylines and thought, hey, I came up with a good idea. Let's see if it works in practice. All right, up to 65. We got one car just blocking us in here. There we go. And we should be able to get up to top speed fairly quickly. And I hope that this highway has the 70 mile an hour speed limit, but 65 should be okay. We actually might struggle even to get 65, but I'll set the cruise just in case, and we've got a bit of a downhill to help us out. I also repaired our truck a bit, went to the service station. I believe we were 7% on the damage. Oh wow, 142 miles to Casper, and we're going to be driving right by it. I don't know if we're going to get credit for it. We will see when that time comes. Oh, Missile Drive. So next to Happy Jack is a Missile Drive. Central Business District. That's definitely not us. I don't think any businessmen want a tractor as such. Very farming sim. And speaking of farming sim, that is the game that I'm looking forward to. I played a lot of Farming Sim 17 and 19, not on the channel, but in my spare time for sure. Pretty fun game. I'm not so demanding as the simulation community that are demanding, you know, I want deforming mud and I want spin tires physics with Farming Sim jobs. No, that's not me. Seems more of a headache than fun. But definitely like what I see out of the new Farming Sim, particularly the supply chains. Taking one crop, taking it to a factory, making something out of it, and then taking that product and taking it to another factory and making something out of that, and the ability to own factories eventually. I mean, that's a really good, pretty cool deal. It fits right in the wheelhouse of my X4 series that I was playing. Eventually owning my own factory and producing some of the goods that were being purchased on the market. That's the kind of gameplay I like. Even better if it's in a first-person perspective. That's why I didn't get into things like Factorio or those other massive supply chain type or goods chain games. I like being down here on the action. I like being like behind the wheel or in the cockpit, actually feeling like I'm there. I-25 closed, all traffic. Oh, wind flashing. So this area must get a lot of snow, perhaps maybe icy roads, very dangerous, but I believe American Truck takes place in the summertime, if I'm not mistaken, so definitely no worries there. It's 78 degrees outside, so we don't have to worry about any ice and snow. That would be one thing that this game could add. There's definitely mods out there that does it. The winter mod definitely adds a lot to the game as far as visuals go, and the physics overhaul, sliding the trucks around and all that stuff. Definitely more realistic, and you know, the drivers that are skilled in that kind of driving would appreciate that sort of thing. But I don't want to feel like I'm driving over my head. I'm already playing F1 2021. I have more than enough feeling of driving over my head and about to stuff the thing in the fence. But very quick trip when it's all said and done. We're scheduled to be there not even this afternoon. We're there at 11 this morning, and it's 9. So we've got 2 hours of highway driving until we get there. So a quick episode today, just looking at the road between Cheyenne and Gillette. Is that where we're going? I even forgot where we're going. I know we're going past Casper. And we're 43 miles from Casper as well. Douglas and Gillette, yeah. So we will be taking this exit up here. Cool. And I don't know, is that our new drivers, Natalia P? I have so many drivers these days, I don't remember who the noobs are. Oh, really? You're going to slow down that much? Slow down to 20? Kill all my momentum here. You could have easily rolled that guy. Do you want me to drive your truck for you? I'll show you how it's done. Tell you what. Yeah, and if this guy stops. Okay, good. He did yield. And are we clear? Yes, indeed. Clear all the way. Yeah, definitely a hotel on the right. And we can actually sleep there if we were so bold, but I think we might actually be able to get in 2 jobs on this calendar day. Especially if we roll in there at 11 and we're only going up the street, we may be able to hit up 2 or 3 places before the sun goes down. Yeah, let's get down to second gear here. Take a look at the sights while we're here. Can't read that sign. Boolean? Julian? I don't know. Very busy intersection, though. Oh, we're going. Sorry. Too busy lollygagging. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't want to cut that SUV's nose off. But one thing this does do, being the only truck through the light, we shouldn't have any traffic. Well, I say that. There's a car trying to pass on the right. And he's got a little bit to go if he wants to get around us. No, I think he's going to think better of it. Cool. I'm not slowing down. We have to carry momentum up the hill. Oh, but the trooper is there. I did say I want to see what the police vehicles look like. Look like black with a yellow stripe along the side or a gold stripe. Pretty cool. Very easily identifiable. Big old river. But yeah, excited to get back in it. It's been a long week for me as far as the day job is concerned, so I'm recording this as my weekend begins. Thankfully, I even have a weekend to take, so it's shorthandedness. That is for sure. You hear about you know, the hiring shortage, or no one is applying or working, and that's legit as far as our end is concerned. Tough to find anyone that is actually interested in applying. It's not the fact that they can't do the job, it's they don't want to do the job at all. All right, back up to 70 and 63 from Gillette. So we'll be there. Yeah, we lost a little bit of time in those lights. Lost about 15 minutes. Ooh, we got some livestock. Got some horses. Yeah, imagine the sheer number of livestock animals in Wyoming. It's gotta be insane. Really wide open farmland, that is for sure. Nice, got some drivers that leveled up. It's a pain, but I always, before I end the session, I'll go through all my drivers and make sure that they're spending their skill points in exactly where I want them to spend. Long distance 3 at least, that way they get around. And then I do all of the explosive, the special requirement certifications. Then I do 1 point in the high value, 1 point in the fragile, and 1 point in just in time, so those jobs open up for them. And then I just focus on high value all the way, then fragile all the way, then the just in time all the way, then focus on completing their long distance, and last, then I'll do fuel. This game doesn't really punish the fuel from what I've seen. The perks from 0 to 5 perks in fuel conservation or eco driving, I don't see a difference, but you know, I haven't tried to penny pinch and really take a scientific approach to see if those 5 perk points actually do make a difference. I'm sure they do in some fashion, but yeah, the fuel really doesn't matter to me. Even me on my driver profile, I started out with long distance first and then went through those exact same steps, knowing that if I get a big enough job, then the fuel will be paid for anyway. There's no job that you're going to be spending more on fuel than actually delivery, you know, the delivery charge. So it's a mood issue as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure there may be others out there with a completely different opinion, but that's just from what I've seen. And what I'm also seeing is a lot of mining. Holy crap, is that one of those big old wheels or conveyor belts? Those big honking mining machines with the rotating buckets. Yeah, I can't really see what's going on over there. That's our turn to the right coming up. Yeah. Big old mining and cranes over there. Just the sheer size of equipment that gets used in mining operations is absolute nuts. In fact, yeah, there's one of those earth movers. All right, here at the Namek. And luckily it should be a straight pull in, since we are bringing a triple trailer. Very quick episode indeed. And we did not get credit for the city. So what I'm gonna have to do off camera is save it here. Hope that I don't get reset from a game update sent back to Los Angeles, because the nearest I could warp to is back to Cheyenne now. And then drive up, get the city limits found, and then get a sleep, maybe. So the economy resets. Or maybe we can get lucky and pull straight in. Or to pull into town and immediately see the jobs. That'd be something we might be able to do, but that'll be off-camera work for me. So they need a tractor here at the mine. I mean, it is a piece of heavy equipment. I'm sure it could pull its weight easily and stuff. It's a really big yard, too. It feels like this yard is bigger than some of the cities in Euro Truck Simulator. All right, there we are. And it looks like this is indeed the proper way. If we had tried to come around the other side, we'd be pointing backwards. All right, straighten it out and hope this thing follows us through. If not, I'll have to do like another loop, because trying to back this thing up would be insanity. So is it gonna take it? Yes, outstanding. Nope, we gotta back up just a bit. We can do this. There we go. But what we couldn't do is back up all the way across the yard. So 234 miles, 4 hours, 36 minutes, 54 gallons of fuel. We made 19 grand. And there is level 45, King of the Road. And just to make sure, now we did see Gillette. So if we were to go to the freight market indeed, we do have some jobs from Gillette to Casper, Cheyenne, and then Denver, unfortunately. Oh, Evanston. So that would be a haul. Going down through Casper, we hit Rollins, Rock Springs, Evanston, and then try to make our way up to Jackson and Riverton. Might be something that we can do, but that will be for me to do in the meantime. But everyone, thank you for tuning in to this very quick American Truck Simulator. We will be picking up from here in Gillette in the next episode. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next American Truck Sim video. Take care.